Alright guys, so we're gonna make a beautiful tart apple tatin. Look, I got my apples in there. Like a little kangaroo. Okay, so I've got 10 apples here. I don't think we will use everything, but so those ones are the Rayburn apple. You can use red gala as well, and golden works. But golden is kind of quite fragile when it cooks. It kind of mash up. So golden apple is better for like toppings on tarts, thin slice. Rayburns and gala are really good to cook and caramelize. They hold. All right, let's do it. All right, first thing is we're gonna peel them, yeah, and remove the core. They smell really good. Cut in half. And then those guys, we're gonna cut them like little quarters like that. But it's not a quarter, it's 1/6 of the apple. Depends of the size of the apple, to be fair, but there'll be plenty like that. Voilà. Right, so I got my 10 apples. Because they were quite small, so I'm using 10 apples. Otherwise it's like 1 apple per person. And this tartine is 25 centimeter diameter, and I will serve 8 people, 8 slices, so 8 to 10 apple. Okay, so now we're gonna have to caramelize our little quarters. So I got this pan here, gonna warm it up. Caster sugar, and we're gonna do a caramel without water. So we let the pan warm up a lot, and then we're gonna sprinkle sugar in it. I'm gonna get ready half of a vanilla pod. I got my little vanilla pod here, scraped on the side, which will go inside the caramel. Right. The tartine or cake tin can be greased. Okay, let's start with a little bit. Yeah, start melting straight away, you see. So let's put a bit more. Nice and uniform thickness. There. Okay, it's caramelizing nicely now. We're gonna need a little bit more. So about 300 grams, I think. Okay. Now we're gonna let it start getting a nice caramel color. put the vanilla pod. That will flavor nicely the caramel. Okay, we don't want the caramel too dark, so now we're gonna reduce the heat to the minimum and let's put our apples. So obviously the apples were cold, so it seized the caramel. So I'm not gonna mix it too much right now. I'm just gonna let the caramel goes bubbling around the apple and get the juice out of the apple to make it a liquid caramel, if you know what I mean. So still low heat and let it do its own job, yeah? Make sure all the apples are nice and flat inside the pan. So you need quite a big base pan to do it, or a pan fry pan, you know. Okay, so let's do caramel bubble, yeah. All right, so we come back to it in a few minutes. All right, a few minutes has gone now. Let's see. Oh, you see, it's more watery. The juice of the apple came out and liquefied the caramel. So now we're gonna let them color nicely in there. Just like that. Don't have to mix them too much. And until the water has evaporated a little bit, so the caramel become a bit more sticky. This time we'll stop. All right, so the apples now are fully ready. Let's have a look. You see the bubble has thickened, so that means the caramel is a bit thicker, but still a bit liquid, so that's good. So we can pour it on a tray now, so they cool down. There you go. We're gonna let them cool down like that. And in the meantime, and with this pan here, still a bit dirty, it's okay. We're gonna reheat it and do another caramel. So that caramel will be for the bottom of our tin. So this one will finish to color the apples while cooking with the pastry. And the caramel on that tray here, we can put it in a pot and use it as a dressing for the plate after. So it's like an apple caramelly and vanilla flavor. It's good. Okay, so a little bit more sugar. Not too much this time, just to color a bit, yeah? I'll put a bit of butter. Something like that, tiny bit. It's even too much actually. Cut in half. A tiny bit. So it starts already melting, look. It's good. Actually, a little bit more up. Probably about 150 grams really I'm doing now. Okay, that's good. Now it has a nice caramel color. We're gonna put our butter. Switch off the heat. Okay, so this tin has been greased. Now I put the caramel on top like that, a bit everywhere. There you go. Let's move it around. Lovely. So it has a nice base of caramel. Now the apples can go in. So we're gonna place them as a beautiful fan all around. Right, whatever is left as apple, I just squeeze it in. Squeeze them in like that. There you go, guys. So now we just have to put our pastry on top. Reserve this little apple caramel on the side. And we're good to go. So pastry now. Usually it's made most of the time with puff pastry. So it puff, it's light. But to be fair, I like something more consistent, like more sablé, more. So I'm using sweet pastry. So that's what I've made previously. That sweet pastry recipe, you can find it on the channel. Okay. So, I'll run it a little bit. Not too thick, about like 3 millimeter thick, something like that. Yeah, something like that is good. So, let's use the same base. There you go. Put it on top. Like a beautiful pie. What I like to do here, put a little bit of egg wash. Just tiny bit. And like a sprinkle of demerara sugar. Not too much, just a sprinkle. There you go. So this baby, 170 degrees in the oven until nice and golden. The apples are cooked already, so don't worry. Now we just need to want to cook the pastry basically. Actually, I might want to put it on the tray because of the caramel. It will drip everywhere. Tart tatin, I think, is ready. Yes, it is. Well, good I put the tray because see all the leaks of caramel here? They will have drip all on my oven. Okay, let's have a look. Look at this beautiful color. You can hear the caramel sizzling still. So, it's time to unmold it. Aha, tricky, tricky. So it's very hot, need to be careful. Let's use the cloth. I'm gonna take it out of the tray, open the tin. Beautiful. So now, I'm gonna use a rack. you go. And you know why we call it tarte tatin? Because when we open it, we go like ta-da! This apple is stuck. I'm gonna put that apple back here. There you go, guys. The beautiful tarte tatin. So remember, we kept that caramel, apple caramel. We can just spread it on top, bit of shine. That's it. There you go, guys. So I'm not gonna cut it. No. But imagine, if you slice that, a beautiful slice with that leftover apple caramel sauce all over like that. Ice cream, delicious. That's it. Enjoy!